Hey everybody, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for joining me. I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about toxins in our environment. Toxins are very harmful to our health. There are more toxins exposure than we had, say, our grandparents had or our great-grandparents had. Just for some things going on with the development of countries and the development of cities and some different things. And you're not going to be able to eliminate toxins completely because there's some you might not even know about. So I'm going to go over some of the top, about 7 different types of toxins and where can you get them and what you can do to help with those. All right, so the first one I'm going to talk about is metals. Now, metals can be everything from nickel, tin, uranium, lead, lead paint. There used to be lead in paint years ago. Mercury, the old thermometers were mercury. Still, I think there's still some around today. And dental work. You may not think about that, but any metal that you've had in dental work has toxins in it. Also, you have organic type of pollutants, which are like pesticides and things of that nature. And then you have the toxins that are considered opportunists. Those are like your yeast, your funguses, antibiotics, and then you have the different types of bacteria. And then you have what they call the energy toxins, which are things like radioactive materials, things like that. And you know that we all get x-rays done, and you have to. I mean, this day and age, there are certain things that technology, with the advancements, has helped us. And I mean, certainly, if you're having a really bad problem, you're going to have an X-ray. Certainly, it's understandable. Then you have the toxins that come from you putting your body under emotional stress. Those can range from life events like changing jobs, becoming a new grandparent, becoming a new parent. Getting married, getting divorced, separation, deaths, just different kind of things that come along with anxiety, and you get depression and different things of that nature. And then you have food. Now we have a lot of hybridized grain, we have GMOs in food, we have steroids that they're putting in the chickens and meat to make them bulk up faster, to go to slaughter faster, to get out in the market. And then you also have different things. They have synthetics in milk, and then you have your processed foods, and then you have your environmental things, which can go from everything to laundry detergents to the fumes of your car and the fumes of diesel trucks and the fumes from the factories and plants, to cosmetics, different cleaning products, toothpaste, air fresheners. I've read that one of the worst things that you can use is the plug-in air fresheners from all the synthetic and toxins and lotions. Now, if you think of it this way, your skin is your largest organ on your body. So anything that your skin comes in contact with externally is going to go into your bloodstream, as well as what you process into your body. So you have all that exposure. Now, the amount of toxins your body can eliminate is what's your toxic load or your toxic burden. The amount of toxins you're taking in, subtracting out what your body can eliminate on its own. Now, we do have organs in our body that certainly do help us to elimination of the toxins, but you have to think about it this way. We have so many in our environment now that, just like your car, you have to change your oil in your car. It has a filter on it to filter out impurities and get rid of bad stuff. Your air filter in your home, you have to change out your air filter in your home. So it's the same with our bodies. We need to learn to detoxify our bodies, and there's several things you can do to do that. First of all, you certainly, have diet. You can eat a lot of protein. You want to have healthy fats at every meal, less carbs, starchy. You want to try to do things like organic vegetables if you can. A lot of people have just small gardens in their backyards that they harvest. That way you don't have the pesticides. You know what's put on them. A lot of people buy organic meats now. Certainly you want stuff that's nutrition density. Just because it has the same amount of calories doesn't mean it has the same amount of nutrients. Certainly eating a piece of fresh fruit compared to a donut, say if it had the same calories, The donut's not going to have as much nutrients in it as, say, an apple or a piece of fruit. So certainly you want to take that into consideration as well. Certainly you want to get some exercise. Now there's some studies that shows that sugar is just as addictive as cocaine, that 2 out of every 3 people are obese, and there was a study back showing from 1963 to 2011 that the rate of childhood obesity has increased to 1 of every 3 children. So, you know, that's pretty huge numbers. So I want to tell you some things. I told you a little bit of things you can do. Diet, you can, you know, check your food products and your food labels and things of that nature. But I also wanted to talk to you about something that I'm using, which are essential oils. I'm incorporating those as well as some other things to try to help and assist my body in detoxifying. Now, this is something you can do regularly to maintain the health of your body. You could do like a cleanse or a detox and do it for a certain period of time, but it is something that you certainly want to do. Now, I do believe that God put plants on this earth to aid and assist our bodies, otherwise they wouldn't be here. So that's certainly something that I want to talk about. Now, a lot of people may not know what essential oils are. Well, essential oils are the most potent form of plant-based medicine. Now, there are different types of oils that you can use. Some of the benefits of them is they can help support your body for seasonal immunity against seasonal threats. They can help promote healthy digestive function. They can help cleanse your lymphatic system. They can help with balance your hormones, relax your muscles, soothe your body, promote good skin health, help with a healthy immune response, healthy inflammation. So those are some things you can do. Now, essential oils are transdermal, meaning they pass through the skin and can go into the circulatory system and pass through to your cells. Now, essential oils come from the bark, roots, leaves, stems of plants. And like I said before, they're the most potent form of plant-based medicine. Now, historically, you would have heard back in the time of Jesus' birth, the 3 wise men brought him frankincense and myrrh. The Bible references essential oils 364 times, and they actually specifically mention 33 types. So you know that they've been used historically to do a lot of things. Back during World War II, John Valnet was a doctor, and he was a Paris doctor, but he was actually stationed in Tonkin, China during World War II. He ran out of antibiotics, and he used essential oils on the injured soldiers. It says that Cleopatra was known to have the first spa, and she used essential oils there as well. You hear Queen Esther in the Bible took myrrh baths. So, and you show in the back as far as historical writings back as far as 1533 and 1550 BC about Egyptians using frankincense, myrrh, cedarwood, juniper, coriander, spikenard for a variety of ailments. The Romans used them for everything from scenting their baths to their hair, military flags. So they've been around a long time. Certainly there are ways to use them that are going to be the most safe and effective. That's why I do use doTERRA. I started using essential oils back when I was going to the doctor for allergies. I ended up taking allergy shots every week. I was on Flonase. I was on Singulair. I took Allegra every day. And I was like, there's just got to be a better way. So I did some searching to see what I could use to aid and assist my body, and I came across essential oils. Now, I did not always use doTERRA. I used the oils that you could buy, like you can buy now Walmart, Kroger. You could buy anywhere online. And through research, I've been using oils for about 4 years now, and through research, I found that the FDA does not regulate essential oils. So you can have only 10% of an oil in a bottle to be certified pure and organic. Well, with doTERRA is different. doTERRA was founded back in 2008, and they have certified pure therapeutic grade oil. Now again, one of the reasons that I went with doTERRA is because they do a lot of testing on the oil to make sure that what you're getting in every bottle of oil is verified pure and safe. It is free of fillers, pesticides, and foreign contaminants. And they do third-party testing, which means they send their oil out to make sure that what you're getting is all oil, that there's no synthetics. If you're trying to detoxify your life and live a better life, and you just buy, and sure, the oils you buy over out at the store or online are cheaper, sure they are, but if only 10% of the bottle is oil and the rest is fillers, you're not doing yourself any favors. You're still putting more toxins onto your body. So that's the other reason that I went with doTERRA. So they have a lot of products. They don't just have essential oils. They have some things that will help you as far as vitamins, some different things. I'm going to show you some things that I use and that can help you. Now, doTERRA also does what's called co-impact sourcing. They believe that, and I do too, through the research, that where a plant grows indigenous has the best ideal conditions to get the best grade of the oils when they're distilled and harvested. So they go to where the plants grow indigenously, where they grow naturally, and they work with the farmers in that area and provide them with some things they need, as well as providing them with a job. They can, if they need help with fresh water, education, medical supplies, things like that. So they don't just take, they give back. So that is the other reason that I wanted to go with doTERRA. Now, there are different grades of oils, so I'm going to take a moment to tell you. There's the synthetic, which are ones that are manufactured. They take and try to find the properties of the natural oil or element and make a synthetic version, and that's what you're going to find in your shampoos, your soaps, your body lotions, and again, they go into your bloodstream. Then there's food grade. Food grade is what you're going to find in your candy, like if chewing gum, flavored candy, caramel candy, has some different extracts in it to make it, and those are synthetic. Peppermint patties, any type of mint, peppermint mint, things like that. Then you have the therapeutic, and those are ones you're going to find at like the health food stores, and again, they're not regulated. They can claim that they're 100% pure and not be. And then you have the certified therapeutic grade, which is what doTERRA has. So those are some reasons that I use doTERRA. Now let me show you what I use every day, and this can really help you. I want to show you first the vitamins that they have. This is their Vitality Pack of Vitamins. This is going to give you your omega-3, 6, 9 fatty acids. So those are certainly something that you need every day. And these are also going to give you your cellular longevity pack, which assists your cells. And then you're also going to have your multivitamin. Now, all of this is gluten-free, dairy-free, non-GMO, so it provides a healthy balance for your life. Now, there is a version for children. They have a multivitamin that's a chewable, and it is watermelon flavored. And they also have omega-3, 6, 9, which is a liquid that is wild orange flavored, and that one, once you open it, does need to be refrigerated. And I apologize, I have those because my daughter uses them, and I did not bring them out, and I do apologize, but they do have a children's version as well. So that's something that can give your body the good nutrients it needs and doesn't have any synthetic properties or anything like that in there. So that's certainly good. Now I'm going to talk to you next about Enzyme. Now this supports, it's a digestive enzyme complex. It supports healthy digestion and helps your metabolic process. So this is Digestin. It's a proprietary blend of whole food digestive enzymes and minerals. So that's something good, and it helps, again, with your enzyme function and cellular metabolism. So, and also promotes healthy digestion. Now, I just got these because I had ran out, so that's why the seals are still on them. I won't actually open these till later in the week because I have a little vitamin thing in there, and you know, that tells me when to take. So I usually have that set out, and I apologize, I don't have this in here either. I usually take one of these before a meal, and so that can help everything just kind of process and go down. Now, if you don't want to start out with one 3 times a day, just start out with one and see how you do. It's none of these things have ever upset my stomach or bothered me, so you're not, it's not, I've never been like running off to the bathroom, so that's certainly something that I wanted to let you know about. Now, then we have our Zendocrine. Now, this comes in a liquid, like in a bottle that you can use. I actually have the soft gels, and so that's what they look like. And these, and I'm just going to read you what's on the label because this is what you're getting. So this again has got, this helps detox your organs. It says it's a proprietary essential oil blend to support the body's natural detoxification system. So that's something good too. So we've got the Zendocrine, and I got this as well. This is another form of Zendocrine. It's the detoxification complex. It again supports healthy organ and cleansing functions, and this actually has whole food extract to help promote the cleansing and filtering functions of the liver, kidneys, colon, lungs, and skin. So this one has an enzyme and mineral complex in it to help as well. So this is something, and this one suggests that you take it in the morning and the afternoon. So I was going to add this one in, and I've tried it before back when I was trying to do a cleanse a couple weeks ago, but I only had like a sample thing, but I had borrowed somebody that had some in here for me, so I had to get my own, but that's okay. And then I'm going to talk about doTERRA also has a metabolic blend called Slim and Sassy. Now what this is going to do, Slim and Sassy, you can use between meals. It helps stabilize your blood sugar. It also helps with cravings. So that's something I really need. Now you can drop this in water and drink it. I'll be honest, I'm not real fond of the flavor of the Slim and Sassy. Maybe it's something I could get used to. Some of them I can tolerate, some of them I can't. So this does come in a soft gel that you can get to take, but you can also buy these veggie caps that are very inexpensive. You get a whole bottle of those. You would just simply open up the veggie cap, put two drops in there, close it back up, and swallow it with water. So that's what I do for my cravings and things like that, kind of between meals when you feel like you just got to have that something. I was always the type of person that felt like I had to have a little bit of dessert. When I was growing up, we had some kind of dessert with every meal. Well, not breakfast, but lunch and supper, so I always felt like I had to have something. So that would help you as well. And then we also have lemon. Now the lemon essential oil helps break down body fat. It helps with your energy, and it also is good for helping with aiding with liver and your kidneys, supplementing detoxification of those. Now the lemon I really like. You know, obviously you can cook with it. Less is more, y'all. 1 drop of, well, I'm going to talk about peppermint in a minute, but I'm going to tell you how potent the oil is. I use this actually. In the morning, I have some warm water that I drop a drop of lemon in and drink. I've posted before, I drink oolong tea every afternoon. I love warm tea, and I put a drop of lemon in that to help support me as well with that. Now, we also have our grapefruit. A lot of people love the grapefruit. They put it in their water and drink it. I'm not a big fan of it in my water. I prefer the wild orange. But grapefruit helps again with cravings. It's a great antioxidant, and some people say that it also will help you with inflammation, and it is actually an anti-carcinogenic, so that's very good you can do this as well. If you want to put it in your water, you just need one drop in about 24 to 40 ounces of water. If you don't like the flavor of it, you can also put it in a veggie cap, and then you could take that as well. Now, the other thing that I like to use is frankincense, because frankincense is anti-inflammatory, and inflammation is what is the root cause of your problems. Because if you don't have healthy gut, if you don't have a healthy support system, you have inflammation, and that causes just a whole wide variety of things. It also helps with aids your body with depression. It helps your immune system. It helps you with tremors, anxiety. So it does a variety of different things as well. So that's something good to have. And you want to have a good probiotic. I do not have any of the probiotic. I apologize, I'm out. That gives you your good bacteria in your gut. doTERRA has a great probiotic, PB Assist, so that can also aid. That's something you want to take every day. I take it at night before I go to bed, and get that good bacteria going on in your body. Now, when you're detoxing, you can have a couple of things going on. I love this. It's the Clary Calm. It helps balance your hormones. So that's a great, this isn't a roll-on, and what I do is, well, you can just breathe it if you want, but I rub it usually over my ovaries, or on the thin part of your skin right there, and that really helps me. Now, if you're getting headaches, we have a couple things you can do, because that may happen. I've been fortunate it hadn't, but when you cut out the genetically modified things, you get off all the sugar, something could happen, certainly. We have Past Tense, which is a tension blend that doTERRA offers. I use this on my son for migraines. We roll it up the back of his neck, and it helps him when he feels a migraine coming on. Now, I'm not real crazy about the scent. It works, which is wonderful. He loves it. I'm not crazy about it. So if I feel a headache or something coming on, then I use peppermint. What you can do is you want to dilute it. If you're going to use it topically, you always want to do that, because the particles are so small, they spread out, and you want to cover a bigger area. So this is fractionated coconut oil. It's a carrier oil. It just has the molecule removed that makes it solidify, so it's liquid. You're just going to put I usually do 1 drop of oil to 3 drops of carrier oil. And you'd put 1 drop of oil, 3 drops of carrier oil, 1 drop of peppermint oil, and then you could rub it on the back of your neck or across your forehead. Make sure you stay away from your eyes and your nose with essential oils. It's just, it's just something that's just best. And the reason that I wanted to tell you less is more, you hear about people drinking peppermint tea. Well, certainly peppermint tea is awesome. It does help with indigestion. It helps, some people use it if they have an upset stomach or they're nauseous. 1 drop of oil would equal 28 cups of peppermint tea. So you'd have to drink 28 cups of tea to get what is in 1 drop of oil. So this bottle has like 250 to 275 drops of oil in it. So it's going to last you a good long time. Some of the oils can be ingested. Peppermint is one of them. It would have supplemental facts on there if you can ingest it. A lot of people drop this under their tongue, and it helps promote fresh breath. It has a cooling sensation to it. And also, when you use an oil topically, if you ever have any type of skin sensitivity, and you ever do feel like, if you don't like the real cooling feeling of it, or you feel like it's just a hot feeling, some of the oils are hotter oils and they can make you feel your skin feel a little bit warm, don't wash it. Water is going to drive it in. You just put more carrier oil on and rub it on, and it'll take it right away and disperse it. So those are some things that I'm trying to do to promote a healthier lifestyle for me and my family. I'm really trying to get away from doing things that I used to do. I had surgery recently, and I feel like I have a lot of, with anesthesia and everything that I was given and all the pain medicines, I just really want to try to do better. Now, I would love to tell you how to get these oils into your home, if not these specific. Maybe you'd like to contact me and we can talk about some problems that you're having, because there's other oils that you can use for a variety of different products. They have a large things. I have some tools that I use and I have another one sticking out of the top of here. These are some books that I use. I just look up the problem and see what type of oils I can use for it. I also have these little A to Z guides that have some different type of oils in them. And you can just look up your ailment. See, for example, headache. I'll try to get that. I don't know if y'all can see that. For headache, it tells you to use the tension blend, peppermint. You can use the soothing blend, and it tells you how to diffuse it. If you're not familiar with diffusing, I have my pedal diffuser here from doTERRA. It's really simple. You take off the top, you fill it up to the fill line with water. You drop your 1 or 2 oils in here. You plug it up. This diffuser runs for 4 hours, and the mist comes up, and then you just inhale it. I use this every night to go to bed. I use some specific oils that I use in that. I have a lot of other options available, but I'd love to tell you how you can get these at wholesale price. You don't want to pay any more from than you have to. It's similar to getting a membership from Sam's. It's $35, and you can get a membership. If you would contact me to allow me to go over with you and get you set up with a great package to suit your needs, you'd also get access to some closed Facebook groups that I'm on with some of my team. There's ladies on there that are registered. There's a registered dietitian, a nurse practitioner, there's a pharmacist. So help is only a question away. We don't leave you out there. When you get your products, we'd sit down and make sure you know how to use them, and we could go ahead and get you set up on a loyalty rewards program where you can earn points to get free products. There's a couple of kits that are the most popular. The first one I'm going to talk about is our Diamond Kit, because this is everything. This has got the laundry detergents, the vitamins, all these oils. It's got your facial care product. It's got a diffuser, so it's got a lot, and it offers you the most value for your money. And then we have another kit, if that one's a little too much for you. And please contact me, and I'll go over which is in each one of these. This also gives you some oils and other products as well, not just oils, but it also gives you your it also gives you a diffuser. It gives you the Enzyme I talked about. Also gives you a respiratory stick, which is for respiratory health, that you can breathe. You get several oils. You get part of the protective blend on there from On Guard, which is toothpaste, hand sanitizer, hand soap, excuse me. If that's something, or if you're just interested in some oils just to get you started, we have our home essentials kit. That would be a diffuser and just some of the most popular oils. So I'd love to help you. I have some free gifts if you will contact me to help me get you set up with a wholesale membership. I can make you some, well, just to see what you want. I have a Immunity Blend rollerball that I make that's great if you feel like you've been exposed to something that you can use, and I would show you how to use that. I've made some products this week that I use regularly, like sugar scrubs and cleaning solution and some different things like that. I'll be more than happy if you'd like that as a free gift for signing up with a kit. We can do that. If you register with the kit, the $35 membership fee is waived. Also, if you'd like to host a party, we can do it Facebook Live. We could use Zoom or Skype. I have some Hostess Gifts. This is a Tree of Life over here, and this is just a little paw print that says love. And then I have another type of, these are diffuser necklaces. They do have chains, y'all. I wear a butterfly that my kids got me, and what I put in here is just an easy way to have your oils right here. I use wild orange, grapefruit, and lemon just because I love the clean freshness of it. Just makes me feel good. So I want you to know, I know a lot of people have said, well, they've tried doing things before and they didn't feel like they had a support system. We've got a great support system. So just contact me. You can leave a message here. You can find me on Facebook. I'm Valerie Samuel Sumner. I'm also on Instagram, Valerie Sumner _doTERRA, and just get in contact with me. Those of you who live in the same town as me, a lot of you know how to find me, or some of my kids. I'd love to be able to help you live a happier, healthier lifestyle. So thank you so much for watching me today. You have a great rest of your afternoon.